Hello and welcome to this Protec product demonstration. Today we're going to be talking about the new LP4IO from Protec. This device is our new 4 inputs, 4 output interface unit to be used in conjunction with the 6500 PC application and digital addressable fire alarm system. The device can be bought standalone, as you can see here, or in this IP56 enclosure with a clear top. Let's take a deep dive into the device and what it can do. Okay, let's take a look at some of the key features of the new 6000 LP4IO. Of course, we've got 4 inputs and 4 outputs. Those 4 inputs are fully fault monitored using resistive end of lines. Those fault indications will display on the 6500 panel. We also have 4 status LEDs which will show if they are active or inactive. We have a loop powered device, okay, which means that we don't need an external power supply or any extra wiring. And of course we utilize Protec's innovative fast addressing system, which means that we can quickly address the device using either the PC application tool or our loop commissioning app available on Android. The device is fully programmable using Boolean logic or the matrix on the 6500 PC application version 5.4 or above. Now we're going to take a look at the hardware on the LP4IO. Starting up at the top on the left hand side, we've got our loop connections. There are 2 positives and 2 negs, that's the input and the output for the loop, and then of course we've got 2 dedicated screen terminals as well. After that we've got 4 monitored inputs. These are monitored using a 47k ohm resistive end of line. On the bottom row we have firstly the 4 address status dip switches. Each of these dip switches is allocated to one of the 4 addresses on the I/O unit. This allows us to enable or disable each address individually. After that, we have 4 status LEDs. These LEDs are there to show whether each input and output for each address is active or inactive at any specific time. Lastly, we have our 4 normally open, normally closed relays. These are 24 volt DC operated relays. Let's take a look at the product in action. So we're going to do a demonstration for you here using this factory board where we hit a call point and see exactly what the 4IO is capable of. As it's a demonstration, of course, we won't be setting any sounders off just so that you can still hear me, but we will be utilizing the visual alarm devices as a demonstration. So let's hit that call point. First, I'll mute the buzzer so that you can still hear me. And then we'll take a look of exactly what happens. So the call point has been activated in the stores area. The visual alarm devices around site are now active, and of course the 4IO unit is now in full swing. Let's take a look at the 4 outputs that have been activated. So the first one is in production. The conveyor belts within the production area have now been shut down. Next, we have the gas. The gas has been shut down within the canteen area, meaning that no fire can spread within that area. Next, we've got the door access. The fire escape access control exits have now been released, allowing a safe passage out of the production area. Lastly, we have the forklift truck charging stations, which have also been shut down to further add to the safety elements of the device. All 4 of these actions have been controlled by one 4IO unit, which is completely controlled by our 6000 loop. As you can see as well, we have 4 active ID LEDs, which tell us that those 4 outputs are active. Okay, let's wrap up this video with a few key takeaways on the new LP4IO unit. So we've got 4 inputs and 4 outputs, which are fully configurable using the dip switches on the front of the unit. They're also very easy to programming using the barcode fast addressing system and the PC application for the 6500 software. We can use both the matrix and Boolean logic to program these devices. These can replace up to 8 standalone devices out in the field, meaning we have less addresses to contend with and less current draw on any single loop as well. We don't need any standalone power supplies for this unit, so therefore we don't need to install a power supply, we don't need extra cabling or anything like that either. We also have those 4 status LEDs which tell us the the status of both the input and the output of each of the 4 addresses at any one time. It's very easily visible, which can ease both commissioning and fault finding. All in all, we can reduce the amount of hardware that's used, we can simplify your wiring and speed up your project design all at one time with this one simple smart device. If you'd like more information about the new LP4IO, please go to www.protec.co.uk or speak to your local sales representative.